In the digital age, silence can be louder than words. For fans of 1000 LB Sisters, Tammy Slaton's recent disappearance from social media hasn't just gone unnoticed, it stirred up a storm of speculation. The once active Instagram stories, TikTok duets, and candid Facebook updates have come to a sudden halt, leaving fans wondering, where is Tammy Slaton, and why hasn't she posted in weeks? What started as concern quickly spiraled into wild rumors. Was she sick again? Had there been a falling out with her sister Amy? Could it be a relapse? Or maybe, just maybe, Tammy Slaton was simply done with the internet. But what if the truth was something stranger, something unexpected? Let's peel back the curtain and dive into the mystery. Chapter 1. The Disappearing Act. It all started with a final cryptic post on her Instagram, a mirror selfie with a caption that read, "Sometimes silence is the loudest scream." Fans flooded the comments. "Are you okay, Tammy? What does this mean? Is this about Amy?" But then, nothing. Days passed. Then weeks. No TikToks, no likes, no reactions to comments. The usually vocal Tammy had gone completely dark. For someone whose life had played out so publicly, from her health struggles to personal drama, this radio silence was as unnatural as it was alarming. TLC had no announcements. No one from the Slaton family offered an explanation, and Amy, who usually rides the wave of curiosity with subtle hints or behind-the-scenes peeks, kept unusually quiet. It was as if the world had swallowed Tammy Slaton whole. Chapter 2. A Break or a Breakdown. In the world of reality TV, silence usually signals one of two things: a personal crisis or a publicity stunt. But with Tammy, things have never been that black and white. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Her weight loss journey had seen incredible highs and devastating lows. Viewers watched as she battled food addiction, respiratory issues, and emotional trauma. They rooted for her when she finally underwent weight loss surgery and gasped in awe at her transformation. But the thing about healing is that it's never linear. Sources close to the show whispered that Tammy had begun to feel overwhelmed by the pressure of public life, that she was no longer sure where Tammy the person ended and Tammy the TV character began. The constant opinions from strangers, the trolls, the haters, the fans who loved her a little too much, it had all started to blur. She needed space, one anonymous insider shared. She needed to remember who she was without the cameras. But there's more. Chapter 3. A Mysterious Retreat. 3 weeks after her last post, an eagle-eyed fan spotted a blurry figure at a wellness retreat in Arizona. The woman had striking red hair and a face that looked remarkably like Tammy's, but slimmer, calmer, more peaceful. A Reddit thread blew up. Tammy Slaton at a spiritual retreat? According to unconfirmed reports, Tammy had checked herself into a holistic healing center in Sedona, not for weight issues, not for rehab, but for something deeper, mental clarity. She's been going through something spiritual, another source hinted. She said she needed to reconnect with her soul. Gone were the fast food cravings, the nightly TikTok binges, the social media validation. For once, Tammy wasn't trying to please an audience. She was instead learning how to be alone with herself. The healing center offered crystal therapy, sound baths, digital detoxes, and dream analysis. Tammy, who once rolled her eyes at anything remotely woo-woo, had apparently leaned all the way in. Chapter 4. A Hidden Passion. While most fans know Tammy for her sass and raw honesty, few know about her hidden artistic side. Buried deep beneath the layers of TV fame and health headlines was a creative spark. According to a source close to the family, Tammy had rediscovered an old love: painting. She's been painting almost every day at the retreat. Nature, emotions, abstract stuff. She said it helps her say things she can't find words for. Rumor has it she's even planning a small exhibit under a pseudonym, a whole collection titled Becoming Weightless. And that might be the real story here, not just about why she stopped posting, but why she might never come back to social media in the same way. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Chapter 5. Family, Fame, and Forgiveness. One of the hardest parts of Tammy's journey has always been her complicated relationship with her sister Amy. The two have shared laughs, fights, breakdowns, and breakthroughs in front of millions. But fame has a way of putting cracks under a microscope. Insiders say the two had a major falling out before Tammy went offline, something not shown in any recent footage. It wasn't dramatic, but it was deep. They both said things they didn't mean. And for Tammy, it was like hitting a wall. She realized she didn't even know who she was outside of this family dynamic. That break, painful as it was, might have been the catalyst she needed. Amy has since been seen solo on social media, promoting her kids and cooking content. She's answered no questions about Tammy. Maybe that's out of respect, or maybe the silence speaks volumes. Chapter 6, The Return, or the End. Now, over a month into her digital silence, the internet is still buzzing. Has Tammy given up fame? Is she starting over under a different identity? Is she filming a secret spin-off? TLC has been tight-lipped. But one thing's for sure, if and when Tammy Slaton returns, she won't be the same person. Maybe she won't be returning at all. Maybe she's shedding the persona fans once knew. Maybe Tammy Slaton, the reality star, had to die for Tammy Slaton, the human, to be reborn. Final thoughts. Silence speaks. Tammy's social media silence isn't just a PR mystery. It's a reminder that healing doesn't always come with hashtags. That growth isn't always broadcasted. That sometimes the loudest statements are made in the quiet. Whether she's off painting in the desert or sipping herbal tea in some forest retreat, one thing is clear. Tammy Slaton is writing a new chapter. And maybe this time, the cameras won't be rolling, but we'll be cheering for her all the same. What do you think? Has Tammy finally found peace away from the spotlight? Or is this just the calm before another reality TV storm? Whatever the truth is, one thing's for certain. She's keeping us all guessing. And honestly, that's kind of iconic. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.